Well, what's going on, everybody? Relic here with E-Juice Review. This one is brought to you by Slim's E-Juice LLC. You can find them at slimsejuice.com. It'll redirect you to the actual site. Let's hit their website here first real quick. If you go to slimsejuice.com, you can find a tab for the e-juice flavors, which you have candy, classic recipe, custom build a flavor, drinks, everything else, fruit, great combos, slim signature mixes, specials and sample packs, sweet things and tobacco. Then you'll also have one for Slim's signature line. You can create your own e-juice. This I kind of like because you can build your own recipe. You got bottle size, nicotine strength, PG-VG ratio, flavor level for double choose matching bottle size, caffeine. They do something a little different here I haven't seen on any other website yet. They have add-ons. You can add sour, menthol, sweet cream, sweeteners, smooth. Typically you add that in tobacco, it says, and colada. Looks like you can have up to 5 flavors. Name your flavor. After you get it, you can name your own flavor. Special requests, example, add strawberry. PG-VG ratio is not listed in the above selection. Yeah, so you got different variations. You can go, you make your own damn juice. You can name it whatever you want to name it. Go with it from there. Bulk and wholesale orders he's got. Let me click on that real quick. This is for those of you that want to buy a larger quantity and keep it for yourself. 16 ounce, which is 463 milliliters for $70. The regular prices, let's click on a candy one and find out what the regular prices are. I'll go apple candy e-juice. See what that's going to be. $9.50. And that is for a 30 mil. So $9.50 for a 30 mil, not bad at all. 50 mil will cost you $4.50. 100 mil will cost you $11.50. 250 mil will cost you $31.50. You can get the 16 ounce bottle, like I said, for $60.50, or you can get the 32 ounce bottle, which is 946 mils, for $110.50. Prices are not bad at all there. Like I said, $9.50 for a 30 mil. You're going to be hard pressed to find a regular site that does that. One thing I want to point out at slimsejuice.com on his homepage, he explains what happened. He says, I myself was a fellow vapor and I've sampled juice from dozens of vendors on my journey to find the perfect blend without paying a fortune for it. I decided to make my own brand of e-liquid. Several people ask me why our prices are so good. We buy ingredients by the 5-gallon drums straight from the manufacturer. If you bought that stuff in big quantity, you could sell that cheap too. If you got any questions, hit them up on the page on the contact form. I'll be more than happy to answer anything you got. Right now, looking over the site, it is just e-juice and e-juice alone. So if you're looking for mods and hardware or anything like that, that is not the place to go. This is strictly a place for e-juice. I have got damn near a dozen of his juices I need to try. So I'm going to pause the video for a minute, do a rebuild, and get myself all cleaned up for this so I can get a pure flavor on it. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to start with the one that I already know is going to be lowest on my appreciation list, just for the simple fact I don't like coffee vapes. I've got a Mocha Frappe, and we'll check that out. So I'll be right back. Peace. Alright, so I am back with the Mocha Frappe. Read a couple of the reviews over real quick. I got 2 reviews there. Both those people do enjoy it. They both are people who enjoy coffee vapes. I myself, I do not like coffee vapes. I don't know why. I drink coffee like it's going out of style, but I just don't like vaping coffee flavors for some reason. So, Mocha Frappe. These are sample bottles, I'm sure. These are not going to be what your bottles are going to look like. You will get them in plastic bottles, so similar to this, just bigger in size. Um, so I really can't speak on the bottles that you will get. Uh, Typical e-juice bottles that you expect to get from most vendors for the plastic bottles. Smell it. It is, of course, because it is coffee, it is a dark in color e-juice. And the coffee is what I get right off the bat. So let's vape on it. And on the inhale, you get the coffee flavor right off the bat. It tastes like a coffee bean, to be honest with you. It reminds me of when I used to work in a restaurant in the mornings and I'd be hungover. First thing I'd do is grab a bean out of the coffee grinder and munch on it to get myself awake. If you're a coffee vapor, you're going to like it. Like I say, taste is subjective. It's a coffee vape. So if you like coffee, you're going to like this. I myself, I do not like coffee in a vape. It does remind me of a nice cup of coffee, though. Anyways, we'll move on with the next one. I'm not sure which one I'm going to do next. Like I said, I will say, if you do like coffee vapes, this is a decent coffee vape. It is one of the better ones I've had. I have had coffee vapes in the past that, oh my God, you just don't want to try them. This one, I would say if you are into a coffee type vape, then by all means check out Slim's. Clean this up, be right back. Peace. Alright guys, we're back getting into something that's more up my flavor profile, dessert vapes. Right now I've got the Godfather for you. The Godfather is a classic blend redone slim style. It is sweet cream, Bavarian cream, marshmallow, caramel, and vanilla custard. All my juices I get to review, I ask for them in zero nic. So you're looking at a pretty clear juice because there is no nicotine in there. The reason I do that is because, in my opinion, when you add the nicotine to a juice, it gives it a little bit of a bitter taste, and I want to know what the juices are actually supposed to taste like. So, here we go. You smell it, you get the caramel off the top. Caramel is the main thing coming through this time. Caramel and a little bit of the marshmallow. Forgot to tell you guys, I'll be doing the reviews today on the IPv3, the Dark Horse Addy, 22 gauge Canthal, 5 wrap, cotton wicking, dual coils, ohms out to be a 0.1, and at 50 watts. Yeah, and the first flavor I'm getting through is the caramel. Not the caramel, but the marshmallow. It's really a creamy, wow, creamy marshmallow, and then the caramel comes through as it sits there for a little bit. It's good juice. It's funny because you know how most juices you get like a strawberry custard, you know to expect strawberry and custard. Well, with this juice you got sweet cream, Bavarian cream, marshmallow, caramel, vanilla custard. You got a whole mix, so it comes through at different variations. As you hit it, you get a different bit of flavor, and then the combined flavor of them all is really good. Pretty complex juice. It changes every time you hit it. Good job, Slim. Keep it up. I'll be back. I'm gonna do one more on this one. I might do two. We'll see. But I will be back with something else. And as I said, I'd be back with something else this time, guys. Holy shit. We are going to review badger grease. Yes, that's right. I said badger grease. Who the hell names the juice badger grease? I don't know, but we're going to do it. Interesting name, I gotta give them that. Badger grease. Honey badgers don't care. Blend of vanilla custard, brown sugar, honey, sugar cookie, and toasted almonds. Once again, guys, on the IPv3 Dark Horse 22 gauge Canthal, 5 wrap cotton wicking dual coil, 0.1 ohm on the coil, 50 watts. Here we go. It's a darker juice. I'm assuming probably because of the honey. The honey and the toasted almond and the brown sugar, I would guess, would give it that appearance. As I said, no nicotine in the juices that I do go to review. Pop the cap off. Getting more of the toasted almond, a little bit of the custard, and a little bit of the honey on it. Let's go ahead and drop some down in here. Give her a vape. Get the custard and the honey. The honey's not coming through as strong as you'd get it in some vapes. It's a good combination on the honey. And if it pops in your mouth, you taste the honey. Which is nice because it's actually not one of those juices where your coil pops and it makes you go, ah. It was actually a pleasant pop. The sugar cookie does come through. The sugar cookie takes a little while after you take a couple hits. You'll start getting a little bit of that sugar cookie flavor. The almond is more of a, kind of like an afterthought. Leaves a good taste in your mouth. I don't know if that's because it popped in my mouth or because it leaves a good taste in your mouth normally. Either way. Damn good vape. I tell you, it's one of them vapes that if there wasn't a product description on badger grease, would you buy it? So this is definitely one of those juices that needed a description. It got the description. It's an eye catcher. And once you pick it up, you can have a hard time putting it down. So, going over all three, we got the Mocha Frappe. Like I said, it's a good coffee vape if you like coffee. I do not like coffee vapes. I do like drinking coffee. I just do not like the taste of a coffee vape. I have had other coffee vapes that have made me cringe. This is not one of them. This is one I would recommend to somebody who does like a coffee vape. Then we got the Godfather. There's the Godfather. It's more of a clear juice. Really good dessert type vape. You got your sweet cream, Bavarian cream, marshmallow, caramel, and vanilla custard. Hearing all that, you would think, oh my god, it's going to be overpowering sweet. It's not so. The marshmallow, the Bavarian cream, and the caramel is what I got mainly off of it. Really good juice. And then we got the honey badger grease, or badger grease, which is, you got the vanilla custard, brown sugar, honey, sugar cookie, and toasted almonds. Like I said, I get the honey and the vanilla custard mainly on it. but the honey is not an overpowering honey. It's not overpowering sweet. The sugar cookie comes and hits you a little bit later as you leave it sit there. Toasted almond is really light on it, but it's a good juice. So overall, I definitely recommend them. Thanks, guys. Peace.